Ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans around the world, we are witnessing history in the making. After 13 long years since their last finals appearance, the Oklahoma City Thunder have returned to basketball's biggest stage, and they've done it behind the transcendent play of their 26-year-old superstar, Shai-Gilgeous Alexander. This isn't just any playoff run we're talking about. This is a statement, a declaration that a new king has arrived in the NBA, and his name is Shai-Gilgeous Alexander. Fresh off being named the 2024-25 NBA Most Valuable Player, after leading the league in scoring with 32.7 points per game, SGA has taken his game to unprecedented heights in these playoffs, culminating in a Western Conference Finals MVP performance that has officially announced his arrival as the league's next superstar. But this story isn't just about one man, it's about a big three that has been years in the making. Shai-Gilgeous Alexander, Chet Holmgren, and Jalen Williams. Three young stars who have combined to create one of the most exciting teams in recent NBA history.
And SGA comes the other way. Goes right at it. Daniels gets inside. Double team. Finds Hartenstein. Randall playing against some of the best team basketball in the previous series, averaged 25.7.
The Thunder entered these playoffs as the Western Conference's top seed, and from the very first game, it was clear that Shai-Gilgeous Alexander was operating on a different level. While many questioned whether this young Thunder team could handle the pressure of playoff basketball, SGA answered every doubt with his otherworldly performance. Throughout the Western Conference playoffs, Gilgeous Alexander has been nothing short of spectacular. His playoff averages tell a story of dominance that few players in NBA history have matched. But it was in the Western Conference Finals against the Minnesota Timberwolves where SGA truly separated himself from the pack, in a series that showcased the Thunder's championship pedigree. Gilgeous Alexander averaged an astounding 31.4 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 5.2 assists per game, numbers that earned him the Earvin Magic Johnson Trophy as Western Conference Finals MVP. These weren't just empty stats either. Every bucket, every assist, every rebound came when his team needed it most. Take Game 2 against the Timberwolves, a statement performance if there ever was one. SGA dropped 38 points on an efficient 12 of 21 shooting, adding 8 assists and 3 steals in a dominant 118-103 victory. He was surgical, methodical, and absolutely unstoppable. But here's what makes this Thunder team special. They're not just the Shai-Gilgeous Alexander show. This is a team built on chemistry, youth, and an unselfish culture that reminds many of the Golden State Warriors championship runs. Chet Holmgren, the 7-foot unicorn, who missed his entire rookie season due to injury, has been nothing short of phenomenal. The former number 2 overall pick has proven that his unique combination of size, skill, and basketball IQ makes him the perfect complement to Shai's dynamic scoring ability. In the crucial Game 4 victory over Minnesota, when the Thunder needed someone to step up, Holmgren delivered with 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Even Anthony Edwards, one of the league's rising stars, had to acknowledge Holmgren's impact. I think Chet changed the game for them. Easy points, putbacks, getting rebounds. I think that was the difference from my point of view. And then there's Jalen Williams, the steal of the 2022 draft, who has blossomed into a legitimate third option. J-Dub, as he's affectionately known, has been absolutely crucial to Oklahoma City's success. His versatility, basketball IQ, and clutch gene have been on full display throughout these playoffs. The defining moment of this trio's chemistry came in that historic Game 4 against Minnesota. Shai, Jalen, and Chet combined for 95 points, the most by any Thunder trio in franchise playoff history. Think about that for a moment. This franchise has had Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. But this young trio just made history. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. The comparison between Shai-Gilgeous Alexander and Anthony Edwards. Both are young, dynamic scorers who have been touted as potential faces of the NBA's future. But after these playoffs, there should be no debate about who stands above the other. While Anthony Edwards has undoubtedly shown flashes of brilliance and possesses incredible athleticism, Shai-Gilgeous Alexander has consistently proven he's the more complete player. Let's break this down. First, there's the efficiency factor. While Edwards often relies on spectacular athletic plays and high-volume shooting, Shai wins with precision and basketball IQ. His shot selection is immaculate. His understanding of game situations is elite, and his ability to get to his spots is unmatched in today's game. Second, there's the leadership aspect. Edwards has shown he can take over games, but Shai has shown he can take over seasons. His MVP campaign wasn't just about individual statistics, it was about elevating an entire franchise and leading them to the #1 seed in the loaded Western Conference. Third, and perhaps most importantly, there's the playoff performance gap. While Edwards has had his moments, Shai has been consistently dominant throughout this entire playoff run. He's averaging over 31 points per game in the Western Conference Finals, while shooting efficiently and facilitating for his teammates. This isn't just individual brilliance, this is championship-level leadership. The numbers don't lie. Shai led the league in scoring during the regular season with 32.7 points per game, and he's maintained that elite level of play when the lights are brightest. He's not just a scorer, he's a winner, and winners separate themselves when it matters most. So why is Shai-Gilgeous Alexander the new face of the NBA? It's not just about the statistics, though they're impressive. It's not just about the accolades, though they're mounting. It's about the way he carries himself, the way he elevates his teammates, and the way he performs when everything is on the line. The NBA has always been a league driven by superstars, and for years, we've been waiting for the next generation to truly take over. LeBron James is 40 years old, Stephen Curry is 37, Kevin Durant is 36. The old guard is aging, and the league needs new heroes. Shai-Gilgeous Alexander is that hero. At just 26 years old, he's already reached the pinnacle of individual success with his MVP award, and now he's on the doorstep of team success with a finals appearance. But what makes him special isn't just his ability, it's his approach to the game. He plays with a maturity beyond his years, a calmness under pressure that reminds you of the great ones. There's no showboating, no unnecessary drama, just pure basketball excellence executed at the highest level. He lets his game do the talking, and right now, his game is speaking volumes. The way he's elevated this Thunder team is remarkable. This isn't a super team built through free agency. This is a homegrown contender built through smart drafting, player development, and the leadership of a true franchise cornerstone. As we sit here today with the Thunder heading to their first NBA Finals since 2012, we're witnessing the birth of a new era in basketball. Shai-Gilgeous Alexander isn't just having a great playoff run, he's announcing himself as the player who will define the next decade of NBA basketball. The Western Conference Finals MVP trophy is just the beginning. The MVP award earlier this season was just the appetizer. What we're watching now is a player in the prime of his career, surrounded by elite young talent, making a legitimate run at an NBA championship. Whether the Thunder win it all this year or not, one thing is crystal clear. Shai-Gilgeous Alexander has established himself as the new face of the NBA. His combination of skill, leadership, efficiency, and clutch performance has set him apart from every other young star in the league. The debate between him and Anthony Edwards, it's over. The question of who will lead the NBA's next generation, it's answered. Shai-Gilgeous Alexander is here, he's ready, and he's just getting started. From Oklahoma City to the world, basketball fans everywhere are witnessing greatness. And this is only the beginning of the Shai-Gilgeous Alexander era. The crown is being passed, and Shai-Gilgeous Alexander is ready to wear it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like for more videos like this one.